Hey everyone, welcome back. Today I am starting a little bit of a new series. We are going to do my top 5 or favorite in certain categories. So I decided today to start with foundation, but some of these have been favorites for a really long time. Some are fairly new, but I already know that they're favorites. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with talking about what I like and what I look for in a foundation. Now, when I talk about foundation, usually that means there's going to be a full face of makeup with it. For the days that I'm not wearing a full face of makeup, I typically don't wear anything at all. It's just brows and it's just mascara. I have said this before. But if I am going to jump on a super quick Zoom meeting or I just need very, very light minimal makeup, then I will go for something lighter coverage. But most of the time, majority of the time, if I am looking for foundation, I am looking for something with more coverage. So I'm looking for a medium to buildable or medium full coverage. I don't necessarily need super full coverage. I don't mind if a few blemishes show through. Another factor that's really important to me is that the foundation is holding up during our Texas heat and Texas summers. It gets really hot and humid here. So I definitely need something that is not going to melt off. I want something that does not feel heavy, that's very lightweight, that's very breathable, and something that does not look very cakey at all, something that's easy to work with. All of those things that I wish for in a great foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and we are gonna start with the only drugstore foundation that I have. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Up to 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. This shade is in the shade 425. It's actually the foundation that I'm wearing today. And first of all, any foundation that comes with a pump is a win for me. I love that. So this one does come with a nice pump. It retails for about $14.99. You can find this at your local drugstore, Walgreens, CVS, grocery store, Ulta Beauty. So I always recommend, if you can get something at Ulta Beauty, get your points. But this foundation claims to be waterproof, transfer resistant, sweat proof. I don't know about all that. Sweat proof, yeah, it definitely doesn't melt off with like a good sweat session. I have worn this and then worked out. Typically that's not what I do, but if I'm just like, man, I need to do this now or it's not gonna get done, then sometimes I will have makeup on. There are 30 shades, so quite a bit of a shade range there. It is non-comedogenic, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, and formulated with SPF, which I actually did not remember that, SPF 25. So it's got your sunscreen in there, which is nice. The formulation is a thin formulation, so I like that. It's a nice thin liquid, very easy to spread on, easy to work with, all that good stuff. All right. The second foundation that I'm going to talk about is the Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation. This one actually really caught me by surprise. This foundation mixes really well, as does this one, with other foundations. So typically I like to actually mix these two together. I have the hardest time finding like the correct shade of foundation. So this one is way too light. This one is in the shade Light Natural, number 09. It also comes with a pump, which I like. And yeah, it's a beautiful formulation. I wish that I had the right shade just to wear alone. I would say that this foundation is a more on the medium full side. Again, I'm really careful when I say full coverage, but it is medium full. And the consistency is a little bit thicker than the L'Oreal, but it is a matte finish. It's not so matte, but it's matte enough, which I like. It just wears really well. It also has sunscreen in there, so you're getting an SPF of 20. This one retails for $34, and you can also purchase it at Ulta. So very happy with this one. Let me read some facts from the Ulta website. Let's see. It has natural bamboo stem extract, which provides a smooth, soft, focused finish. It has papaya enzymes that improve the skin's texture, both immediately and over time. It's a self-setting foundation, transfer resistant and color true, available from the fairest porcelain to the deepest cocoa for all of our natural beauties. Dermatologist tested, oil-free, non-acnogenic, non-comedogenic, God, I feel so weird, won't clog your pores, and that is the Bare Minerals. Really happy with this. Okay, the next foundation is the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. Holy moly, I did not think I was gonna love this as much as I do. This one is definitely thicker in consistency, but it is, man, it's a beautiful foundation. Okay, this one retails for $36. You can find it at MAC stores, MAC Cosmetics online, or you can also purchase it from Ulta. This retails for $36. It is a medium to full coverage foundation, and it's very, very long wearing. So it is waterproof, it is transfer resistant, sweat and humidity resistant, and I will attest to all of that. I've actually worn this throughout a workout session. It is held up beautifully. There is something about this foundation that, like, once it settles in, at least on my skin, I just can't stop looking at it. It's not, it just looks, it looks so natural, but so good on the skin. It says that this wears for 36 hours. And let's see, neither tears nor rain can budge this oil-free foundation. Blends seamlessly, absolutely, weightless coverage, natural satin finish. I love the finish of this foundation, and I think in general that is what I prefer, a natural satin finish foundation. It looks so beautiful on the skin, truly, truly. I don't love a matte foundation, but as long as I have some sort of glow powder or some sort of glow that I can add to the face, then I'm okay. But this is my favorite finish of foundation. This shade that I have is an NC25. It is a little bit light for me, so I can probably get an NC30 right now, but that's just what I picked up. By the way, I forgot to mention that I do have pretty sensitive skin, so I do tend to break out with certain products. I have to be really careful with what I'm using. None of these products right here break me out. So if you're worried about that, at least on my sensitive skin, they have not broken me out, thank goodness. Okay, the next one is an oldie but a goodie. It is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. This shade is in the shade 2W1 Dawn. It is not the correct shade for me. It is a little bit too peachy. It pulls a little too peach for me, but this has been like a holy grail foundation for a really long time. I have been using this for years and years and years. This foundation is definitely a long wearing foundation. It's a medium to full coverage. It retails for $43. What else do we have here? Oil-free, waterproof, sweat, heat, and humidity resistant. There are a ton of shades to choose from. Lightweight and comfortable. I'm just trying to hit all the highlights here, and I would definitely attest to all of that. So Estee Lauder Double Wear, definitely a foundation that's not going anywhere. I do wish they would like repackage this, holy moly. But now I think they sell this with a pump. Is that correct? Because I know back in the day, because there's no pump and it's kind of this big open spout that you have here, we used to have to purchase the MAC foundation pumps and then trim the bottom and put it in here to make it work. But now I think they sell a pump. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. All right, we are getting down to the last one, and I did go in order of the most affordable to the most expensive. So these are not like in any other order other than that. All right, the next one is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I don't know why I paused there. Anyway, Airbrush Flawless Foundation stays all day and night. This one is in the shade 4 Neutral. Oh gosh, the packaging. I mean, Charlotte Tilbury knows how to make some packaging amazing. Comes with a pump, which you guys know I love. This is a matte finish full coverage foundation. It retails for $44. You can find it anywhere Charlotte Tilbury is sold, Nordstrom, etc., Sephora, the Charlotte Tilbury website, probably Beautylish. But yeah, $44, and I don't wear this a whole lot, and I don't know why. I feel like, because to me it's luxury, even though it's like literally I think $1 more than the Estee Lauder. I save this for special occasions, which Lately, there have been none. I really like this foundation, especially with her powder. The two together, if you use her Airbrush, I don't know what it's called, Flawless Powder, whatever, you know which one I'm talking about. You pair those together and the skin just looks amazing. It looks so, so good. So let me read just a couple of other little facts. It claims to be long lasting, which it is, weightless, yes, hybrid skincare foundation, and it gives you a poreless looking confident complexion. It does have an ingredient called Replexium, I think, to help reduce the appearance of wrinkles, which, hi, I'm over 40 and I would like that very much. Yes, please. And then there is Moss Cell Tech #1, helps thoroughly hydrate skin. And then there's something called Air Cool, which provides an immediate fresh feel on the skin. That's a vegan and cruelty-free foundation. So if that is important to you, you'll definitely want to look into this. So reduces the appearance of wrinkles, lightweight formula, sweat-proof, humidity-proof, waterproof, transfer-resistant. You can definitely see a theme with these foundations, what I look for, what's important to me. I mean, obviously, if you're going to be spending some money on foundation, like it should not wear off within the hour, which I have had foundations do. If you asked me, okay, you just have to keep one of the 5, I'd like to know what your guess is. So start typing in the comments and let me know which of the 5 you think I would pick. L'Oreal, Bare Minerals, MAC, Estee Lauder, or Charlotte Tilbury. Right now, my favorite foundation of the 5, this is really hard, but if I had to downsize, this is so unrealistic, but if my husband was like, you can only keep one foundation, he wouldn't even know what to call this. It would be the MAC Pro Longwear. Hands down, right now, if I had to throw all of those away or give them away or whatever the case was, I would keep this one. This is my favorite of the 5 right now. It's my #1. I absolutely love it. If you share similar preferences in foundation and you have a holy grail, I mean, you gotta share. You gotta let me know and let others know what you're loving. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well and staying healthy. Count your blessings. Remember to be grateful and find something to be grateful for if you can't think of anything. And I'll see you very soon in another video. Bye.